At least one major advertiser has dropped Laura Ingraham's Fox News show in the wake of her comments on Monday about immigrant children separated from their parents. With advertising time on the conservative daily talk show down since Monday night, it's possible that other companies have also bailed on the Ingraham Angle. The media and internet company IAC will no longer be running ads for HomeAdvisor or Angie's List on the show, an IAC spokesperson confirmed on Thursday. The day after Ingram's statements, David Hogg, a survivor of the high school shooting in Parkland, Florida, called on advertisers, including IAC, to boycott Ingraham, a reprise of the highly successful boycott campaign he launched against her in April, after she insulted him on Twitter. Story continued below. During her show on Monday night, Ingraham described the detention centers for immigrant children separated from their parents on the Mexican border as essentially like summer camps, further comparing them to boarding schools. Between June 4 and 15, IAC was Ingram's second biggest advertiser, according to Cantor Media, running 13 ads for HomeAdvisor. The company had already stopped airing ads for Match.com after Hogg's previous boycott campaign. A Fox News spokesperson said the network was unaffected by any loss in advertising resulting from Ingram's latest comments. "There's been no impact on our business, and new advertisers continue to opt in for our powerful primetime lineup," the spokesperson said. "By signing up you agree to receive email newsletters or alerts from Politico. You can unsubscribe at any time." The CEO of IAC, Joey Levin, appeared on CNBC late Wednesday afternoon and seemed to indicate that the company would be pulling its ads. "Staying politically neutral is a hard thing to do, but I also think it's an important thing to do," he said, expounding on the importance of neutrality, before adding, "That's not to say when we are seeing things where our ads are, where things are being said that we are not happy with, that we won't pull them, which is what we did in the case of that particular show." Though advertisers have not been as quick to publicly abandon Ingraham as they were during Hogg's previous campaign, many major national brands are already gone. There was a clear decline in advertising time on Ingram's show after Monday night. According to Cantor, Ingram's show on Monday carried a national advertising load of 1045, before dropping to 740 on Tuesday. Cantor did not have figures available for Wednesday, though a Politico review found a roughly 2-minute decrease from Monday. There can be some fluctuation in ad time between programs. According to Cantor's figures, over the past 4 weeks, Ingraham has averaged 9:30 in national ads. But Brian Weiser, a senior analyst at Pivotal Research, said that such a sudden drop in the middle of a week was notable. "Usually you see stability," he said. "I'm not aware of most programs changing their ad loads with any regularity. It's kind of set. That would indicate that other companies may have dropped Ingraham, as well. It's safe to assume there are more," said Joseph Bonner, a senior analyst at Argus Research. Weiser was more cautious about drawing conclusions that additional advertisers had left, calling it a possibility. Politico reached out to several advertisers on Ingram's show, most of whom declined to discuss their ad programs or did not respond. Though Facebook aired a commercial during the Ingraham Angle on Monday, but not Tuesday or Wednesday, a spokesperson for the company said there had been no changes to the company's advertising plans with Fox News. Duracell also aired an ad on Monday, but not Tuesday or Wednesday. A spokesperson for the company declined to say whether there had been any change, however, adding, "Duracell does not comment on media buys." Similarly, though Toyota aired an ad on Monday during the Ingraham Angle, but not Tuesday or Wednesday, the company declined to answer whether it had dropped Ingraham. Toyota's ads and product placement should not be interpreted as endorsing or condoning the views or actions of the characters or actors, hosts, guests, callers or participants of these shows or events, a company spokesman said. "We will continue to monitor and make adjustments to our ad placement strategy on an ongoing basis." After making her comments on Monday night, Ingraham seemed aware of the reaction forming against her. Toward the end of her show, she tried to address her statements, saying, "Apparently, there are a lot of people very upset because we referred to some of the detention facilities tonight as essentially like summer camps. The San Diego Union Tribune today described the facilities as essentially like what you would expect at a boarding school. So, I will stick to there are some of them like boarding schools. The Tribune story, though, also included the many ways the facilities are not like boarding schools, most notably, the fencing, constant surveillance and the fact that some 10% of the children there were separated from their parents at the border. Backlash against Ingraham was swift. On Tuesday morning, Hogg tweeted, "So at Ingraham Angle we meet again. Who are you biggest advertisers now?" He then tweeted a list of several Ingraham advertisers. Prominent figures from the entertainment world have also spoken out against Fox News coverage of the child immigrant situation. In response to Ingraham, Steve Levitan, the co-creator of Modern Family, tweeted that he would consider taking his show away from Fox's production studios, saying, "I'm disgusted to work at a company that has anything whatsoever to do with Fox News." The previous dust-up between Ingraham and Hogg sprouted from her mocking the Parkland survivor and gun control activist for lamenting on Twitter how he had been rejected from some colleges. Though Ingraham's advertising has recovered somewhat from that boycott campaign, which saw companies like Bear, TripAdvisor, Expedia, Nestlé and Hulu drop the show, her advertising load had not reached her previous levels. The ardent pro-Trump conservative has courted controversy with other statements, including in February when she said that LeBron James should not express political views, and instead, shut up and dribble. After her most recent statements, Fox News released a statement in support of Ingraham, alluding to her adoption of a child from Guatemala. Laura Ingraham's very personal, on-the-ground commitment to the plight of impoverished and abandoned children, specifically in Guatemala, speaks for itself, a Fox News spokesperson said. So, too, is her strong belief in a common-sense legal immigration system, which will continue to be a focus of her show. Fox News will never tolerate or give in to attempts to silence diverse viewpoints by agenda-driven intimidation efforts.